Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.
Hi guys, it is Jane. I am here for my 1C Tuesday, Thursday class in room 501. Today we are reading, and we will be reading our book, Mouse Tales, alright? So, today is a review day, so we will be reading the entirety of Mouse Tales again, and then answering the questions on page 36. So let's go ahead and open up our copies of Mouse Tale. You guys get those out and open them up to page 6. So this page here. Yep. All right. Son, will you begin?
Papa, we are all in bed now, said the mouse boys. Please tell us the tale. I will do better than that, said Papa. I will tell you 7 tales, one for each of you, if you promise to go right to sleep when I am done. Oh yes, we will, said the boys, and Papa began. On Mount One found the wishing well. Now all my wishes can come true, she cried. She threw a penny into the well and made a wish. Oh, said the wishing well. The next day the mouse came back to the well. She threw a penny into the well and made a wish. Ouch, said the well. The next day the mouse came back again. She threw a penny into the well. I wish this well would not say ouch, she said. Ouch, said the well. That hurts. What shall I do, said the mouse? My wishes will never ever come true this way. The mouse ran home. She took the pillow from her bed. This may help, said the mouse, and she came back to the well. The mouse threw the pillow into the well. Then she threw a penny into the well and made a wish. Ah, that feels much better, said the well. Good, said the mouse. Now I can start wishing. After that day, the mouse made many wishes by the well, and every one of them came true. A little mouse went for a walk with his mother. They went to the top of a hill and looked at the sky. Look, said Mother, we can see pictures in the clouds. The little mouse and his mother saw many pictures in the clouds. They saw a castle, a rabbit, a mouse. I want to see flowers, said Mother. I will stay here and watch the clouds, said the little mouse. The little mouse saw a big cloud in the sky. It grew bigger and bigger. The cloud became a cat. The cat came nearer and nearer to the little mouse. Help! Shouted the little mouse, and he ran to his mother. There is a big cat in the sky, cried the little mouse. I am afraid. Mother looked up at the sky. Do not be afraid, she said. See, the cat has turned back into a cloud again. The little mouse saw that this was true and he felt better. He helped his mother pick flowers, but he did not look up at the sky for the rest of the afternoon. Once there was a very tall mouse and a very short mouse who were good friends. When they met, they very tall mouse would say, "Hello, very short mouse," and very short mouse would say, Hello, very Thomas. The two friends would often take work together. As they worked alone, Very Tall Mouse would say, "Hello, birds," and Very Short Mouse would say, "Hello, bugs." When they passes by a garden, Very Tall Mouse would say, "Hello, fellows." A Very Short Mouse would say, "Hello, roots." When they pass by a house, Very Tall Mouse said, "Hello, roof," and Very Short Mouse would say, "Hello, Keller."
Seller.
Keller. One day, the two mice were stored in a room. Very Tall Mouse said, "Hello, raindrop," and Very Short Mouse said, "Hello, puddle." They ran indoors to get dry. "Hello, Sally," said Very Tall Mouse. "Hello, Flower," said Very Short Mouse. Soon the storm was over. The two friends ran to the window. Very Tall Mouse held Very Short Mouse up to see. "Hello, Rainbow," Rainbow, they both said together. A mouse went out in the woods, but there was no wind. The boat did not move. "Wind," shouted the mouse, "come down and blow my boat across the lake." "Here I am," said the west wind. The west wind blew and blew. The mouse and the boat went up in the air and landed on the roof of a house. "Wind," shouted the mouse, "come down and blow my boat off this house." "Here I am," said the east wind. The east wind blew and blew. The mouse and the boat and the house went up into the air and landed on the top of a tree. "Wind," shouted the mouse, "come down and blow my boat off this house and off this tree." "Here I am," said the south wind. The south wind blew and blew. The mouse and the boat and the house and the tree went up in the air. They landed on the top of the mountain. "Wind," shouted the mouse, "come down and blow my boat off this house, and off this tree, and off this mountain." "Here I am," said the north wind. The north wind blew and blew. The mouse and the boat and the house and the tree and the mountain went up in the air and came down into the lake. The mountain sank and became an island. The tree landed on the island and burst into flames. The mouse landed next to the tree. A lady looked out of the window in the house and said, "What a nice place to live." And the mouse just stayed away. So Journey.
Good.
There was a mouse who wanted to be his mother. So he bought a car and started to drive to his mother's house. He drove and drove and he drove and drove and drove until the car fell apart. But at the side of the road there was a person selling roller skates. So Mouse bought 2 roller skates and put them on. He rolled and rolled and rolled until the wheels fell off. But at the side of the road there was a person who was selling goods. So the mouse bought 2 goods and put on them on. He tramped and tramped and tramped until there were big holes in the goods. But at the side of the road there was a person who selling sneakers. So the mouse bought 2 sneakers. He put them on and ran until the sneakers were earth run out. So he took the snippers off and walked until his feet hurt so much that he could not go on. But at the side of the road there was a person who was selling fish. So the mouse took off his old feet and put on new ones. He ran the rest of the way to his mother's house. When he got there, his mother was glad to see him. She hugged him and kissed him. And she said, "Hello, my son. You are looking fine. And what nice new teeth you have." There was an old mouse who went for a walk every day. The old mouse did not like the children. When he saw them on the street, he would shout, "Go away, horrid things." One day, the old mouse was taking his walk. All at once, his suspender broke, and he went down. Some lady came by. "Help, help!" cried the old mouse. But the lady screamed, "Your pants have fallen down," and they ran away. The old mouse ran home and cried, "Help me!" But his wife only said, "You look silly in your underwear," and gave him a hit on the head. The old mouse began to cry. "Don't you know that guy? Poor old mouse," they said. "We'll help you. Here is some chewing gum. If you hurt your pants very well." "Look," cried the old mouse, "my pants are off. This chewing gum is great. These pants will never fall down."
Yes.
Those pants never did fall down again. And after that, the old mouse was always kind to children when he went for his work. The bath. There was once a mouse who was dirty, so he took a bath. The water filled up to bedroom.
Up the bathtub.
Up the bedroom. A bathtub.
Good.
But the mouse was still dirty, so he let the water run over onto the floor. The water filled up the bedroom, but the mouse was still dirty. So he let the water run out of the window. The water filled, but the mouse was still dirty. So he let the water run into the house next door. The people into the house next door cried, "Turn off the water. We have had our bath today." But the mouse was still dirty. So he let the water run all over the whole town. The people into town cried, "Turn off the water. You are very clean now." The mouse said, "Yes, you're right. I'm clean now." So he turned off the water. By then the town was all wet, but the mouse did not care. He rubbed himself with a big towel until he was very dirty, dry. And then he went right to sleep. "Is anybody awake?" asked Papa. There was no answer. 7 small mice were snoring. "Good night, my boys," said Papa, "and sleep well. I will see you all in the morning."
All right. Good job, guys. You did really well because it's a long book. All right. So now, if you are on page 36, which is section 6, closing activities, this is called making inferences. Do you know what an inference is? So inference means to infer. That means you are given information, and even though the answer is not directly told to you, you can assume what the answer will be based on what you've read, right? So, in the journey, if the car didn't fall apart, how would the mouse go to see his mother? How? How would he get there if the car didn't fall apart?
He drove a car.
Yeah, he would drive the car to see his mother, right? So, he would have drove the car to see his mother. Good. Right. In number 2, in the old mouse, if the old mouse's suspenders didn't break, would he like children?
No.
No, why?
They are hoarding.
Right, and would they have helped him and changed his mind if his suspenders didn't break? No. So no, because they wouldn't help him.
They
Wouldn't. Because since this may or may not happen, we would say would, wouldn't. Right? Because it talks about possibility. All right. So, number 3, in the bath, what would happen if the mouse was clean after his first bath? What would happen to the town?
He cooled the waters and town is not wet.
Right, so the town would have stayed dry, right? So the town would have stayed dry.
Teacher.
Huh?
Two past tense.
Because listen, so for would have stayed dried, dry, you're right, would have stayed dry. Thank you, son. Ah, what is my mind today? Would have stayed dry. See, teachers make mistakes too. Thank you. And this is how we learn. Good job. See, you did learn from your journal. Aw, good. All right, sorry. Number 4, at the end, Papa asked, is anybody awake? What would Papa do if the 7 small mice answered yes?
Say the tale again.
He would tell the story again? Yeah, he would probably tell another story, right? So he would tell another story. Good job. Alright, so now we are going to do the vocabulary on page 37 together. Yay! Alright, so number 1, we're going to use the words in the box to fill in the blank. My dad went on a from Korea to America when he was younger.
I see it.
Journey. My dad went on a journey from Korea to America when he was younger. Journey. Okay? What about number 2? Yep, go ahead.
We took a ride on a boat to an Iceland.
Island. We had fun there. Yeah, island, good. I know, doesn't island look like it would be said island? Yeah, the S is silent, island. All right, number 3. Spring is when the flowers burst into bloom. Good job. My friend's house is big. We go down in to play because it's warm there.
Cellar.
Cellar. Yeah. What's another word for cellar? Do you remember?
Basement.
Basement. Good job. When my father sleeps, I can hear him. It is very loud. Yes. Snoring. Snoring. Good. Number 6. My grandfather wears all the time, right? So what are we going to wear? My grandfather wears suspenders to hold his pants up. Yeah, suspenders. Suspenders, right? Good. Number 7. I don't like my new teacher. I think he is
Horrid.
horrid. What does horrid mean?
Terrible.
Terrible. Good job. Snow White is my favorite fairy. It's okay. Snow White is my favorite fairy
Fairy tale.
tale. What is a tale?
Story.
Story. We put too much air in the balloon and it
Boston.
burst. It scared me. What does burst mean?
Open.
Popped, right? It exploded. My grandmother has near her house. That is where they get water for their house. What is it? Well. Good job. All right. So for homework, you need to do the comprehension practice crossword on page 38, all right? And study all vocabulary and reread Mouse Tale one more time, okay? All right. Thank you, guys.
Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.